spoil the boss before he failed it. Well, it wouldn't have been much fun for Ben if he goes in there and just dies of poison, because with his build, there's no way he would have outdamaged her. It just wasn't going to happen.
Then I guess I have to head down.
Yeah, just deal with the enemies and light your torch. It's right there. Yeah, it is so obnoxious. I don't know why they did it that way. Basically, if you're really min-max, if you have a strength build and you do lots of damage and you have good poison resistance, there you go. You can straight up kill her with the poison healing her, but it's such a pain. It would have been amazing. I know Vex, but you know, Ben's been having some. Dark Souls.
I have already established that I'm getting really tired of all the poison in this area.
Right.
So I think Wayne understood that if I had been, killed by poison again, I would have been a little ticked off.
Right. Well, there's so many other things to get killed by in Earthen Peak.
That's the thing. It's like, I have died enough by mannequins. I'm sure you all don't want to see me die by poison again. I said I can quickly run over and die if you want the full experience.
That's true. It's still poison water now. I could go try to fight Mytha. Yeah, it is just ridiculous. Like nothing else in the game works that way.
Okay.
I guess since you're taking another bonfire back, you may as well just lightning spears them. But yeah, that works. All right. Yeah, the magic of two-handing just really helps.
There we are.
Yeah, and then just go to the bonfire, light the torch, and then there's a hint there too. Now, I don't know if there was one earlier.
Fair enough.
Yep. Oh, Vexor, look, if I had to suffer. Yeah, like a lot of people, I actually got a tip from, I think it was like use fire ahead.
And how do
up the ramp.
Up here?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Aha.
Oh, and you can barely even see the pitch. It's like that yellow stuff on there. Or the grease, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if they had a trail of oil coming down to it, like in the Lost Center thing.
Yeah, like it was dripping
or
something.
Yeah.
For that matter, you can't even really see the poison going off of it.
That too, yeah, exactly. They just, everything...
They could have had more visual cues, I think.
Everything with that setup is wrong. But anyway, basically, now that that's gone, all of the poison that was there will either be gone or be clean water now.
Okay. Well, might as well travel to the third one.
All right, then off to the boss.
Yes.
But yeah, I kind of get the feeling, and not to mention, like, as everybody talks about Iron Keep coming up next, it's like this area, none of Dark Souls 2 is as well thought out and connected as Dark Souls 1. I mean, I think we all agree on that, whichever one's your favorite game. But yeah, this spoke of the plot wheel in particular is terrible. Harvest Valley was okay, but yeah. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Yeah, you see just how many fewer swings you can get by trying to shield stab or shield poke. All right.
There we are. Okay. Now I run across here because I do not want to fight the sorceress, but I have to.
And you just.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have to fight her. Duh.
Well, you don't have to. You can just run around her, but you'll have to fight either her or the Grave Wardens or both. Oh, nice roll there.
Okay. Was she about to try to hit me with her fan?
Actually, I think she has a grab. I think that's what she was going for.
Ah.
Then again, she might have used the close range lingering flame too, or close range combustion.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to purchase us some more arrows.
Yeah. That's what we got. We got plenty of souls for it. I like how that two-handed R2 just straight up interrupted his rush. Yeah, Grave Wardens have a fair bit of poise considering their armor doesn't actually give them any. But yeah, that was a good shot.
Well, let's take care of these guys first.
Yeah. Well, girls, I guess, but they're hollows now. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever they were.
Right.
All right.
Gender indeterminate.
Yep.
Purple penguins? Sorry. Okay.
Oh, and that one dropped something too.
Yep, I will get it in just a bit.
In due course. Oh, Vexorn said actually when I did get to the place full of spiders, yeah, the Saldora route. I take it that was your least favorite. Hurrah for Phantom. Yeah, that is where Jester Thomas is if you wanted to summon him, but I don't think you need him. And he hated it. Yep. Yeah, the Saldora. Yeah, but what I think what I was trying to say was that the Iron Keep spoke here was it was probably the least thought out. The Saldora one is definitely the hardest, you know, and I could definitely see worst, you know, in terms of, you know, just an aggregate.
Tri-tail.
Huh.
Well, guess I might as well go for it.
Yep. But if you're trying to get tail, this probably isn't what most people had in mind.
Gosh, he's got a lot of reach.
Yep. Oh.
She's also really fast.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, Mytha's tricky.
That said, I think I might have been able to take her on even with the poison. Because really all that means is that there's a ring of death around the arena.
Well, the problem is if you don't drain it, the entire thing's flooded.
Oh, the entire thing is flooded.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah, there is still some poison there now. And actually, if you don't want to go down the stairs and deal with them, you can if you go down a little bit and look off to the left, you can actually land on you can land on that archway above the Grave Wardens. But the question is, you know, you still have to fight them.
That's the thing, and I don't think I can squeeze past them. Oh, maybe I can.
Just be quick before they intercept you. You poised through it. Awesome. Oh, that worked out. Don't forget to heal up.
Trying to. I would just remind you that the last time I tried that, she interrupted me.
Right,
just like she was trying to do there.
Yep. That's using your head. Oh, that's not bad damage either. I wonder if she's weak to thrust or lightning or both. Let's find out. Yeah, lightning. Okay, lightning is okay. So it's probably the thrust that's doing most of the damage there. Yeah, the fact that the lightning spear is doing less damage than one hit of your lightning spear is ridiculous. Yeah, they just nerfed it way too much. And Zane, yeah, look at that fun stuff.
Arrow.
So he just said to hell? I think he's a little confused by this boss.
Understandably so. I think this is supposed to be basically, you know, this game's equivalent of Medusa. But
there you go. Yeah. You're getting it. Yeah, if you're a little too early with those kind of attacks. All right. Yeah, and exactly. It's like sometimes it's good to roll, but sometimes if you have the shield, it's worth it to just block. There it is back more or less. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Zane. Vix Lauren was not too thrilled with my with how I worded it. This is not actually a boss. He kind of is. I mean,
arg.
Yeah, she can be tricky.
Yeah, once I get her pattern down, I'm not going to have too much of a problem.
Right. Oh yeah. They're just talking about FU obscure boss mechanics. You have quite a few Dark Souls 2 bosses to put in there.
Yeah. And yeah, I had thought that trying to rush in, you know, hopping through those wardens was not the right way to do it.
Oh, fair enough.
So it may be a little bit slower, but I vastly prefer the fact that it's pretty much guaranteed.
Right. I can understand that. Yeah, I'm just more of the person that it's like, you know, when I'm getting tired of something, I'd rather just, you know, try to start skipping through it, you know, do the speedrun stuff. I'm also thinking about you might want to try using the rapier against Mytha. It's a little bit faster. It seemed like thrust was the big thing that was helping out there, and not the lightning.
Ow.
It was nice to know at least it didn't one-shot you that time. Ooh.
Well, that was close.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could cast Combustion and, I guess, Lingering Flame is what that spell was. Yeah, luckily you were just out of reach of the Combustion. Lars was a mod that makes the RE4 grenades scream before they explode like her head did. Nearly conflagrated. Yeah, that's a good word for it, Cattle.
I think I definitely agree with that. Nearly conflict rated.
Right. I guess you could try picking them off with lightning spear. It's not worth to try using the fight.
You think so?
I mean, it did okay damage, but
That's the thing. I mean, I thought it did just fine.
right. I think it's part of the whole like the big rebalancing the game did. I think they're just assuming that you're going to be using a lightning infused to chime in this case, and with the bolt stone and all that. So they probably like made the base damage weak because they're expecting you to be cheesing it.
Right.
And yeah, it's like this is kind of annoying. A bleed stone, interesting. I didn't realize they dropped that.
Yeah, she had actually dropped one earlier.
Okay.
That said, I will go ahead and toss a heal down because
Right.
I might as well.
So yay for good luck getting drops of the worst infusion.
Yay! Okay.
I'm making Vexor consider int playthrough of the game. What do you make me consider bad ideas? Oh, I don't know, man. It's like I am. Yeah, I will say that the most fun I've ever had playing Dark Souls 2 was with the pure mage character I mentioned. You know, just the sheer variety of spells in this game compared to the other Souls games. You know, just a lot of fun. Yeah, Cattle said try using hexes, try being a hexer. Hexes got trashed. Okay. Oh, basically, how the patches worked is that most of the hexes were fine. Yeah, like Dark Orb, I don't think got hurt too badly. But I know the Great Resonant Soul got nerfed quite a bit, and because they used to be ridiculous. You would make more souls in profit than you spent casting it, and it would just be like the second strongest spell in the game. So I'm kind of glad they fixed that one. But yeah, and they also nerfed the stronger dark weapon buff. There's a dark weapon, of course. There's a standard one, and there's another one, and I forgot what it's called. But the second one is basically not worth using now. Resonant weapon, that's it. Yeah, resonant weapon isn't worth using compared to dark weapon anymore, but you still have dark weapon. So yeah, last I heard, hexes were still pretty good. They're just not as good as they used to be. I was saying it's still strong. You still get through the whole game with Dark Orb. Yeah. You get so many uses of it per cast, and it still does decent damage. Especially since the sunset staff is the first dedicated staff you can get, or I guess the first dedicated catalyst you can get, and it's really good. Oh,
Arg.
Oh, I didn't kill you though.
Huh.
Yeah, boss grabs tend to be weaker than regular enemy grabs. Oh. At least you got a time to heal while she runs and gets ahead. Try to switch your life gems. Yeah. You've almost got her. I think 3 more hits will do it. Obviously, the trick is doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I think after a charge might be a safe time to use the heal. She seems, yeah, it definitely seems delayed. Oh.
I was trying to bring my shield out, but
You got to be a little early sometimes with those things. All right, one more, probably do it.
and damn.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Good job, man.
Took me a few more attempts than I would like, but
But you got it.
I got it.
Yep, and then up the stairs is, of course, where you're going next. Raising the roof, praise the sun.
Yay!
Who are you bowing to?
To the chat, naturally.
Oh, okay.
Pull this?
No, that's if it's up and you need to come back.
Ah, fair enough.
Yep, you can just use the pressure plate. Woo!
Why does it always have to be snakes?
Speaking of Indiana Jones, I like that. Now to the easy part. Yeah, on the whole, I do think Iron Keep is easier than Earthen Peak, but yeah, Ben may have some difficulty with it, especially because we don't have a good strike weapon since that mace. We do have Hans of Steel of our own to try using against the Alon Knights, but I think the strength requirement is too much higher than what we've got.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, this is right.
Well, I was kind of hoping for a bonfire.
Oh, there's one. Well, there's plenty of fire. Joke answer.
Say it down here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is PvP land, isn't it?
Yep. Iron Keep Bridge.
Oh, there's something there that lets you die.
Yep. Yeah,
But first, let's go to Majula.
yeah, it was a human effigy. I don't know if it still is. Yeah. Vexstorm was saying that strike weapons are stupid broken. Yeah, strike is the go-to damage type in Dark Souls 2. Nothing else even comes close. It does the most damage against tough and armored enemies, and as well as miscellaneous stuff like skeletons. And that's like most of the enemies you actually run into.
Okay, so what do we got?
Okay, what did you feel that? What like did you notice the lack of this time? Anything in particular you think we weren't doing well on?
Oh, that wasn't a leading question?
No.
Okay. So I'll just say, I don't know. I have always been running low on stamina. And I also think that the damage could use a little bit of a boost.
Okay, so I guess one more point in endurance, and then let's see. If you want to stick with lightning stuff, you could start raising faith some more. Otherwise, it would just be dex. And I started to say this earlier. I know I've mentioned it before. But the thing about the physical stat scaling in this game is that they're kind of on a parabolic growth, where the strongest part is between the 30 and 40 range. So if you start getting dex into the mid 30s, that's the way to go. If you're going to be going dex.
Well, I do like dex, I must say.
Attunement is also good if you try to get our agility to the magic 90 there. That'll give us an extra invincibility frame. Adaptability, OMG.
There's no way we're going to be doing that, at least not right away.
Right. How are you still alive? Because we're going with a build that with the shield and everything is that we don't have to roll through as much stuff, and the parts we do need to, Ben's been getting used to the enemies, and I've been playing, and I'm a little more familiar with it. Yeah, it's like you can beat it with minimum agility. I mean, there have been people doing soul level 1 runs of the game.
Well, I guess we can do this because it raises our agility. And it does get us the extra slot.
Yeah, that
so we
sounds
can
good.
do with a double potion of
that'll help out, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
And what you could also do is, if you wanted to use a human effigy and switch the ring of binding for get the extra HP and everything, and swap the ring of binding for the northern ritual band, and that will give us 1 extra cast of every attuned spell, which will be 8 lightning spears instead of 6.
That is a thought.
All right.
Might as well go with the...
I'd say you grab a bunch, and don't forget you can push right to buy them stacks of 10.
I think 35 will be enough.
Okay.
So again, we're only using them to kite with.
Right. Well, we say that, but we ended up sniping quite a few sorceresses there.
Yeah, but for that we'd be using the heavy arrows.
It raises, I think, at a third as much as adaptability does. It's like a half, third, quarter, something like that. But it doesn't work as well, no. Attunement versus adaptability, that is. We could put some more shards into our shield.
Yes.
You get another point of stability. That'll be good.
That's good.
I guess we could burn a soul item and upgrade it one more time. So we got another point.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And where we're going is going to be pretty useful. So yeah, that'll be enough. Yeah.
Excellent.
You're starting to get into the more higher point value souls, which is good.
More higher.
The more higher. I guess I should say more so the higher. And actually, do we have a large shard on our bow yet? The longbow?
Not yet.
Okay, we might want to do that. Well, I guess when we come back, or we could use another soul, or
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. I mean, we have been relying quite a bit on the damage on those things. That'll be 3,000, so that'll be enough for a couple upgrades.
Right.
Should look around Majula, I think. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, Gilligan will be here in Majula now. But is there something else you had in mind, Vex? Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
That kind of came out of nowhere. Event Horizon is a really good movie, Cattle says.
Huh.
Never seen it.
Well, I guess that's good enough for now.
He wants to go. He wants us to go say hi to Lighthersmith.
Let's see. That isn't going to be good because that scales up by int.
Yes, yeah, we need int and dex, or int and faith to raise dark affinity.
See, I was looking for the... Was it the Drangleic sword you were thinking of using?
That's what I would plan on using. Yeah.
Should I upgrade it?
You can put one Twinkly into it. Yeah. We'll save the rest from when we've decided on a unique weapon for long term.
I was more thinking of using up the souls.
Oh yeah, yeah.
While we had them.
Makes sense.
Okay.
We'll be getting plenty of souls in this next part. It kind of uses a Demon Souls progression style where the enemies and the basically of each stage and a progression to an old one. The enemies in the first one give you a lot fewer souls than the enemies in the last one.
Oh, that's why I didn't know what his name was, because he hadn't said it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he had said Lighthersmith, I would have known exactly what it was.
Well, he did. He did. I said Gilligan. He will charge you for it. But yeah, we don't actually have to get the cat ring. We can just buy lighters from him instead. And if you buy the most expensive one, he will give us a unique scimitar.
And there's nothing else that he has
Nope.
that I want, so fair enough.
And that's why I bought everything back then, because his price has gone up now.
Yep. When we get back, we will definitely be doing that.
Yeah, we're probably going to buy all 3 ladders just to make it easier for Ben. So I was planning on doing the stuff in the Majula pit, myself, and letting Ben take over when I got to the bonfire in the gutter. But we may just let him do the whole thing.
Binding, you said for the
Northern Ritual Band, yeah. It's a red one right in the And that will give us an extra cast on all spells.
2 spells.
And it'll automatically group them together. Actually, do you want to try using Emit Force as an extra cast? I don't know if it'll work better or not.
Will it actually do damage?
It does do damage, yeah. The regular Force does not, Emit Force does.
Oh, yeah, sure, why not?
I'll give it a try, yeah.
Okay.
Such a baby. I got down there with no ladder. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I usually don't bother with ladders either.
Okay.
Cat also did backstab next to the hole and his heart stopped for a second.
All the memories of Soul's Watch just came flooding right back in. But it's funny because they had gone flooding right out. Well, okay, should I grab that? No, because nope. I used the effigy.
Wait till we are full hollowed again.
There's no reason to die now.
Yep. All right. Infamous PvP bridge. Oh, hey buddy. They used to not show up till closer to the door. Okay, so they're about the same HP, like 700 or so. It is possible to backstab them when you block an attack, but you have to be pretty quick about it.
Is there anything down here?
Full hollow. So in about 10 minutes, Vexthorn said, "Hey, give Ben some credit."
Yeah, it'll be at least 15. Okay. I am willing to bet there's going to be somebody or something.
Yeah, there used to be 2 guarding the door here. Looks like there's just the 1 now.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
Fair enough, I guess.
It is PvP bridge.
Okay, there's nothing down there.
Ah, Fencer Sharon. Oh, she must be new. Okay, she has DLC gear. That is a Sanctum Priestess hat. I recognize that. I think it's a Puzzling Stone sword from the DLC too.
What did she just throw on me?
It looked like a holy water urn. Maybe she was expecting you to be hollowed for this fight. I mean, it exploded in water, so I'm thinking that's the only thing it could be. It's getting pretty good at rolling through that stuff. I said a Desert Sorceress skirt. Look at this, a Desert Sorceress skirt. I like the little sidestep there. Wow, she is really good. I think that's a Mytha's...
Oh, this is an actual person.
No, this is an NPC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if that was an actual person, then suddenly I would have needed to up my game a little bit.
Right. That was an NPC. And again, the NPC invaders and Scholar of the First Sin are pretty serious business, so I would have your game face on regardless. At least if she follows us to the Iron Keep Bridge, we can probably use Force to knock her off if we needed to, but I don't think we'll need to. Ouch.
Thankfully, she doesn't.
She doesn't do so much damage you can't Estus out of it, yeah.
Arg.
Ouch. That's some reach on that.
That's like Ivy's alchemical sword.
It is, basically, yeah. It's called the Puzzling Stone Sword, and yeah, that's what it's for.
She's got pretty tremendous poise too.
If she kills a, well, I think we found out that with the Dennis fight, so regardless of what invaders wear, they have a fixed amount of poise. I think it's like 30 or 60 or so. So the stone ring should probably do it.
Of course, I can't exactly equip that against her now.
Yeah, yeah. I'll try Emit Force. Oh, but a bit less damage than Lightning Spear. I think like 130 versus a 60 or 160 or so.
More importantly, it's a lot less damage than my actual weapon.
Did he fight the invader near the first turtle enemies in Scholar? Are you talking about Armor Dennis near the near the bonfire?
There we go.
Nice. First try even. I'm pretty sure she won't come back, so you might just run to the bonfire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Would have been nice if she had dropped something.
Right. Oh, there you go. Effigy's not bad.
Yeah.
Armor Dennis. Yes, yeah, we did kill him. I actually joined Covenant of Champions to kill him to get an Allstone. So I think we have one precious Allstone. And
hooray!
Because I don't know where any of the other invaders are coming at. You know, I don't have time to jump to Majula, join the Covenant, and then come back.
Okay.
Dennis was rough. Yeah, I ended up having to get a ring out on him. The only NPC invader that's invaded and we haven't killed yet is the first. I guess first. I have a feeling he'll be coming back, but the Forlorn in Huntsman's Copse. Oh, and he's back. Okay. I bet he's gonna be on the bridge. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I knew they were gonna let that pass to have him show up on the bridge.
And he's got a lot of sorcery.
Yeah, that's like Soul Vortex, I want to say. It's like the anti-roll sorcery. And Soul Spear, of course.
So he's got Soul Spear and Soul Arrow.
Yeah. And is resistant to everything. Yeah, if I remember right, I think all invaders have fixed 50% resistance to all elements. So yeah, lightning's just not going to do us any good here. If he kills us, I would go ahead and grab one of your...
No, that's not what I want. Ah.
I will go ahead and grab one of the probably not aromatic ooze, but actually no, I think they resist everything equally.
I'm not going to be able to outlast his sorceries, am I?
No, he won't run out because he's an NPC. Jeez. At least he has less HP than Sharon did. Alright. So the two-handed move looks like it does it. Oh, that doesn't even do much damage. Ouch. A nice dodge on that one. Next time he casts and you're close to him, I'd say try to roll toward him. Oh, you stuffed the Soul Greatsword. Awesome.
I know that if he tries to cast and I R2 two-handed, I think I can stuff his magic.
Right. At that time, you just lucked out on the frames there, and that went right past you. Ooh, one more of those will probably do it.
Got it.
Right. Well, I got to say, I have to give Ben a. I'm actually going to do it. I had to give Ben a pat on the back there for dealing with both of the phantoms on his first try each time. Wow. And yeah.
Also, hey, P-Bug.
Yeah, I was actually in P-Bug's stream the other night, and he got to this part. That's why the phantoms here weren't a surprise for me. So.
And yeah, Dennis was definitely a jerk.
This victory strengthens the soul of Ben. And that's two notches on his invader belt without any without having to ring them out like I did. So I think Ben is in the lead so far.
Hooray!
There we go. Instead of counting up deaths for the Brute run, we'll just count NPC kills, and you've got all the good ones so far.
I will admit that after the abominable performance I had the time before last, it actually does my heart a fair bit of good to do decently well.
Right. This room used to be full of Alon Knights. I think there was like one right behind that column right there. There's one up on the stairs.
And was that one of...
Oh.
Are these Alon Knights?
Yeah, these are the Alon Knights.
Okay.
They have a black steel katana and really fancy, like... I love the armor they have. It's like a hybrid of like knight and samurai armor. I think the shoulder guards are the big similarity there.
Arc.
Ooh, that's gonna... Yep.
So I kill invaders just fine, but that one
Alon Knight. After my
Obama performance.
Abominable performance. Well, to be fair, P-Bug, you weren't restricted to trying to use a cestus to punch those guys to death with. Yeah, he was doing a punch man run, cestus only.
You shouldn't dull my triumph like that, you know.
What?
Well, the fact that I did better than a guy who was trying to punch them to death, you know.
It's not like, cesti are good weapons. Don't get me wrong. It's just that they're really good actually. If you have the stats for them.
I see.
The problem is that P-Bug didn't have them upgraded well and didn't have the stone ring, so they were just soaking through all the poise damage on that and just counterattacking him. Whereas if you picked up on the fact that it had the options to deal with it, that by using the two-handed R2, you would break through the poise, and so you deserve the props you got. The range on those moves. The katana always seem deceptively short when you use them, and they have a lot more reach when the enemies.
Clearly, I need to grab the washing poles that I can actually hit at a distance, because the spear is not doing it.
Right. Cestus is the bestest.
Okay, there was one over here.
And like Vex was saying, the Alon Knights do have a really weird attack pattern. Yeah, they take a lot of getting used to. Once you've got it down, they're not too bad, but...
Oh, is there one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was there before, so I'm glad to see that some things haven't changed. I'm guessing it's another one of those anti-speedrun things. What a lot of people would do is would go this way and then up the ladder, so you would only have to fight one of them, and then just jump off the balcony and try to skip the next room. But that's going to be a lot trickier with extra knight there now.
Right. Okay.
And hey, another merchant. He is wearing the merchant set. He is wearing the merchant set that Melinda sells. Macarold. Mage rolled.
Incense?
Yeah, he is the one. He's the only one that can handle spice. You have to come and talk to him if you want him to use the spice you found to lower the stat requirements of the spell. Like for example,
what are the B and D and whatnot? What does that stand for?
That is the scaling off your vitality you'll get if you use that armor.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, armor scales with your stats now.
Respect green. Oh, might as well purchase that.
I would definitely buy the fragrant branch.
Oh yeah, that too.
And then you can sell the
a very good carving. Yay!
The talking heads. And if we ever need to farm stuff, I would definitely buy those coins, but we don't need to yet.
Those are hexes and whatnot.
Yeah. And what I was going to say is that if you run into any hexes like that dark storm, that or I guess the opposite in its case. But if there's something that has, we always do buy 10,000 from him. Now we can farm for stuff if we ever need to. Like maybe off stream, you can go try to get some hate equipment or whatever. But if you have a hex that has like lowish int requirements, you can spice it down to, I think 10 is the minimum. You can spice it down to 10 and then still be able to use it. Granted, it won't do great damage because you won't have the dark scaling very high, but it's something you can do. Do I enjoy what I do? It seems like he also isn't affected by losing his memory like most undead are.
Yeah, it seems like he's utilitarian enough that, even though he doesn't quite remember everything, it doesn't really matter as much to him.
Right. I love that cheerful attitude. It's like, even if I've forgotten, well, I've been doing it this long, must be okay.
Aha!
Thanks, stranger.
Oh yeah.
Strange.
I'm trying to make it a habit that if something actually helps me out, I want to rate it up.
Right. I think you can guess what's going on here. Oh, that's always handy. Oh, not in this particular dungeon, but not yet. You'll have to,
I was trying to cancel out.
The Alana sometimes pause and jump away, specifically to counter backstabbing. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah, a lot of enemies will be more agile if they try to deal with that. You didn't want to disbelief to him?
Oh, when I fired it, it wouldn't let me grab it again.
Oh,
I think
so
each police only has
one shot. Yeah, except for the ones in the pursuer fight.
Right.
There used to be 3 Elan Knights in this room. So yeah, and I know P-Bug and I and some of the other guys were talking about this. It does seem like they lowered the number of Elan Knights in Toto.
Is there any way to...
Yes, there'll be a way to turn off the fire later. Okay. Beanpole ahead, try Ballista. Yeah, if only. If Ben dies and has to come back, then that'll be a good time for it. Alright. Yeah, you just have to wait for a second for your shield to come down before you counterattack.
Oops.
Oh. Yeah, roll attacks always face away, always face the direction you're rolling. Oh, hello. I believe if an Elan Knight has an archer, even if he doesn't have it equipped, he'll still have a chance of dropping the great bow when you kill him. Oh, jeez. And the Elan Knights aren't actually immune to fire, if you have an idea by using it, but they're very highly resistant. You come to think of it, you may just want to use the stone ring here to deal with their poise. Got him. Yeah, the extra counter hit damage definitely helped out.
And two-handing as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Thankfully, that extra cast of heal is doing a lot more than I thought it would.
I think he just answered your question, Sway. What hits you a pro snipe? Yeah, the great bows that the... And yeah, Sway, you mentioned archery before. The Elan Knights here, yeah, that's a lie. The Elan Knights here, some of them carry great bows, which basically shoot lances at fools. They are like that one.
You know, I don't want to get into an archery or a sniping contest with one of those guys.
Oh, and if you look to your right, up on the top of that ledge there, yeah, there used to be a knight captain. So basically, you'd be caught in a crossfire.
Nice.
Get caught up in the... Raise your hand if you're an 80s kid. I love that slouch kind of walk away too. It's so goofy. Alright, they got a full party. Oh, that one guy is just piecing out of this. Just leaving his buddy to get killed there. And you know, Bob and the archer have this dude taken care of. I'm out.
That was actually kind of funny. It's like, you know, I managed to hit him and then just womp.
Right.
Okay.
Caught up in the crossfire. Lorax knows.
Here he is.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I remember the commercial, of course, because you had to. You know, if you were that young when they were airing it.
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah, but I didn't actually get to play one until
Arg.
Oh, until my dad, my parents got divorced and my dad remarried, because my stepmother had it.
Well, it is about 10:30, which means I need to go to bed.
Okay.
However, I know that Wayne can at least get our souls back and go through a little bit of Iron Keep.
All right. So if all of you are sticking around for a little bit, who wants to see Smelter Demon tonight?